everyone, so let's go ahead and get some messages for the day. As you guys know, general reading, take what resonates, release what doesn't. This is a collective reading, not a personal reading, but you can book one if you want to on my website. Okay. The first thing I'm hearing is they were given bad advice, but now they're back. And what this feels like, either someone who you're now noticing is paying you attention again, or if not yet, they may be about to come back and start paying you attention again. They had distanced themselves because of hearsay, I guess is the saying, he said, she said energy. Someone else gave them bad advice because someone else was seeing things from a distorted lens, meaning what their perception of what they were seeing or their understanding of it was not the actual reality. They were looking at things from either wounded ears or wounded eyes, a wounded perspective. This may even be, for some of you, you're realizing that you distanced yourself from someone that you yourself had no issue with, but you only did it because of someone else. But that someone else had a very off perception about things. So take what resonates, release what doesn't with that. Let's see what else is coming through. The June to July timeframe was part of this change in perspective, where the circling back around is happening, or whether it's someone else doing that to you, or you now circling back around to someone else, because again, this person did nothing to you, for some of you, depending upon what side of the coin is speaking to you. Okay, we also have here the message of you're in denial, which is a message. You may not be able to see it because of the setting I have my camera on, but it is Seven of Cups energy. So what this feels like is, when I'm tapping into the energy, this feels like for someone, most of you or some of you, depending upon who this is speaking to, it feels like you're realizing that you don't actually agree with some of the things that you've been either brought up with, or you're starting to question it, or like the majority of the people around, you're starting to question if their belief system is even the right one, if the one that you've previously been believing is the right one or not. And you keep trying to push it away because that change in mindset, it may be uncomfortable, but you're ready to consider or look into maybe some other options or other pathways. What I'm also seeing here is the message of all eyes on you. And I know it says it, girl, but this can apply to anyone. And this just feels like to me that in certain ways where you maybe had felt like you were held back before, that there's certain things that you previously could not do that's about to change. Regardless of whatever made it hard for you before, once you change that perspective, once you continue to open up your mindset, consider new options, new ways of doing things, no longer letting other people and their views weigh so heavily on you in your perspective, but making decisions for yourself, making your mind up about people for yourself rather than just what someone else's experience was, you're about to move forward into more success, more opportunity, and feeling more free. So hopefully this was helpful. This is for whoever it was for. If you made it this far, send a rose emoji, or a red heart emoji, like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things, and I'll talk to you another time. Bye.